Donald Trump is taking a hard line against Canada, slapping a massive 50% tariff on steel and aluminum imports. The move comes in direct response to Ontario's decision to impose a 25% tariff on electricity exports to the United States. Trump also announced plans to declare a national emergency over electricity to counter what he described as an abusive threat from Canada, though he did not provide further details on what emergency measures the US would take. In a fiery post on Truth Social, Trump announced the tariff hike, calling Canada one of the highest tariffing nations in the world. He warned that if Canada does not drop its existing tariffs on US dairy products, he will escalate measures further, potentially targeting Canadian auto exports next.
Based on Ontario, Canada, placing a 25% tariff on electricity coming into the United States, I have instructed my Secretary of Commerce to add an additional 25% tariff to 50% on all steel and aluminum coming into the United States from Canada, one of the highest tariffing nations anywhere in the world. This will go into effect tomorrow morning, March 12th. Also, Canada must immediately drop their anti-American farmer tariff of 250% to 390% on various U.S. dairy products, which has long been considered outrageous.
Trump's message went even further, floating the radical idea of making Canada the 51st state of the United States. He claimed that this would eliminate tariffs and reduce taxes for Canadians, while also securing North America's military and economic future.
The only thing that makes sense is for Canada to become our cherished 51st state. This would make all tariffs and everything else totally disappear. Canadians' taxes will be very substantially reduced. They will be more secure, militarily and otherwise, than ever before. There would no longer be a northern border problem, and the greatest and most powerful nation in the world will be bigger, better, and stronger than ever.
But the biggest threat in Trump's post was directed at Canada's automobile industry. He warned that if Canada does not lower its egregious trade restrictions, he will raise tariffs on Canadian-made cars starting April 2nd. A move that he claims would essentially shut down the country's auto manufacturing sector. The Canadian government has yet to issue an official response, but early reactions from Canadian lawmakers and trade experts indicate sharp opposition. Political leaders in Ottawa are expected to push back against what they may view as economic coercion and an attack on sovereignty. Trump's drastic move could have major implications for North American trade, potentially straining the US-Canada relationship and rattling financial markets. The auto industry, in particular, relies heavily on cross-border supply chains, and an increase in tariffs on Canadian cars could disrupt manufacturing on both sides. With tensions now at a boiling point, all eyes will be on Canada's next move, and whether Trump's latest shock statement is a serious policy proposal or a strategic pressure tactic.